Abundance, abundance, and gratitude to all. I spoke about this a few months ago when NASA first spoke to news reporters about this, but they didn't announce this across the news. This is one of the reasons why in Florida the radiation levels are so extremely high. I told you this was happening. There's nothing that we can do about it. Nothing. No matter how you feel about your personal feelings, nothing you can do about it. This is coming down like it always has been. Sun, genetics, and our children, children, the sun, and genetics. Genetics, our children, and the sun, genetics, and our children. Period. And it's now, this is when I know that things are really rapidly are going to eventually start to really kick in and take place. This is how I know this is. Because they can't stop this and they can't patch the sky up, just so that you know. Let me give you this information. It's now twice Florida's size. Listen what they said. It's now twice Florida's size. NASA's track rapidly expanding anomaly in Earth magnetic field, threatening satellites and power systems. They always want to talk about the satellites, but not life when it comes to sun particles. That's crazy. NASA's vigilant monitoring of the South Atlantic anomaly, a vast region of weakened magnetic intensity above Earth, underscores the critical need to understand its potential impact on global satellite operations and our planet magnetic future. Notice these colors right here in this illustration. Don't worry about it. NASA's monitors the South Atlantic anomaly, a region of weakened magnetic intensity impacting satellite operations. Not speaking about the sun particles impacting DNA, just the fake technology that they created. The anomaly poses risk to technological systems and spacecrafts due to exposure to solar particles. The anomaly evolution involves dynamic changes and a potential split into two distant cells. Ongoing researchers explore the anomaly's border implications, including effects on Earth magnetic field and auroras. NASA's ongoing surveillance of a peculiar anomaly in Earth magnetic field has raised both intrigue and concern among scientists. This vast region of low magnetic intensity, known as the South Atlantic anomaly, spans the skies between South America and Southwest Africa. While it doesn't pose a distant threat to life on Earth, it has significant implications for spacecrafts and satellite operations. As these technologies navigate through the anomaly, they face the risk of malfunction due to exposure to charged solar particle. The South Atlantic anomaly unpredictable nature continue to challenge researchers, prompting NASA to leverage its intensive resources to monitor and study this enigmatic phenomenon. Ain't that something? You see what they're willing to do right now, my people? These people are now talking about leveraging more money and resources, whatever it may take, to monitor what's taking place. They already knew this was happening, my people. This so-called enigmatic phenomenon. Can't do nothing about it. And you're wondering right now, my people, that the instruments that NASA was so-called providing to the people as free live information, a lot of these satellites are down now that were giving this information to the people. They are down now. They're not working. Pause.
Hey everyone, geophysicist Stefan Burns here. We have a significant update because there is no satellite data coming in from our advanced probes in space at the L1 point, and this is our Discover satellite and also our ACE satellite. And there is no satellite data coming in from our advanced probes in space at the L. Physicist Stefan Burns here. We have a significant update because there is no satellite data coming in from our advanced probes in space at the L1 point. And this is our Discover satellite and also our ACE satellite. And they let us know what's happening with the solar wind. And these satellites were launched back in 1997, I believe, for ACE, and then also for 2015 for Discover. And they effectively give us a heads up as to what type of space weather is headed our way. Well, they're both offline now. So effectively, we're riding blind. We do have our SOHO space weather data, but it's not comprehensive and it's a very old satellite and it's just not the best. So we effectively don't have any real good forecasting ability now to know what's happening. And we are in solar maximum, as many of you know. This is the most active period of the solar cycle. So you get a lot of solar flares, you get a lot of coronal mass ejections, and you get these supercharged solar wind structures, and you get these radiation storms. A whole bunch of things can happen during solar maximum and the descending phase. Now, if these satellites went offline during solar minimum, not the biggest deal in the world. During solar maximum, it's kind of a big deal. Now, we'll maybe
Now, ask yourself why they are offline. Two reasons. They shut them off or they shut down because they can't deal with the solar radiation. As you can see, the Schumann resonance been spiking crazy. I showed you the images of the solar wind, the magnetopauses, and the magnetic field lines. Those are screenshots that they try to turn into a video. That's it. They don't want to show you what the continuation of really how it intensified. They don't want to show you the continuation of radiation on the backside, front side of the planet, and it's really ground level. They don't want to. They don't want you to see that. See, universal law. They have to give you the truth and the lie. Now, if you didn't see any of these things, so that way you can be aware and tap into your inner ability, then that's on you. But you can't blame no one else. Earth is a school. It's a test for your energy, your black magic. And your black magic is through your mind, your consciousness, your tongue, your heart. What you feel in your heart and your mind and what you speak comes to reality. Regardless if you think it don't, it does. Just because it don't, it's because you manifesting a Rolls Royce and it's not there in front of you, that means absolutely nothing. It takes longer to bring the dead to alive. What you don't, let me make this very clear. It takes longer to bring the dead to life because it's not natural. The car is dead. So that's why it takes so long to manifest, getting money, getting a car, getting this, getting these all materialistic things. Try manifesting life and see how fast life come to you. How you be able to have whatever you want when you let the world go. Abundance and gratitude to you all. Have an amazing one.